first maintenance all done. Hello YouTube, Regional Rider here. It is a nice, well, semi-warm Sunday morning, and I just got my bike back. Well, actually, I never really dropped it off. They did it at the dealership while I waited. I had my first maintenance done on my brand new Indian Roadmaster. It only cost me about $200, which was a little bit less than you get charged at the Harley-Davidson dealership. Not to keep comparing Indian and Harley, but like I said, it's the only real basis I have for comparison. My next maintenance actually isn't until my third oil change. So Indian recommends you change the oil every 5,000 miles. So I believe my first big maintenance is at 15,000 miles. Which, again, that's a big departure from other motorcycles I've had where you have, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, whatever maintenance. Indian seems to be a little bit less. But anyway, that was the point of my video today. The point of my video today was how much different your life can be when you switch jobs. Now, for some people, folks that I know in the blue collar workforce, switching jobs isn't that big of a deal. You have, your set manufacturing processes that you follow no matter where you go, and you're just doing it at a different company. Usually, all my blue friends who work in the blue collar workforce are in a union, so union rules and everything transfer from one company to another, but it's a little bit more dramatic, at least from my observations, when you switch from job to job in a white collar career, especially when you're like me and you've been at the same job for 13 and a half years. So Friday was my first actual work day. I had 4 days of orientation. We went over, different policies, and different executives gave speeches and did QA sessions with everyone who had just gotten hired. But Friday was my first actual work day, and one of the things that was so different was that for years at my other job, when it came time to make decisions as to what technology to use or how to proceed with something, I always had a fight on my hands. The people at the Cleveland office would voice their opinion. I would say something entirely different, and then there'd be a big argument. Well, not necessarily an argument. An argument implies that you're yelling at people. Though sometimes I did yell. But there'd be a bit excuse me. Little allergies this morning. Anyway, there'd be disagreement between how we should proceed, and then, most of the time, because the powers that be were in the other office, I would lose. And then we'd implement something wrong, and then we'd have to go back and change it to the way I thought it should be done. And then I, wouldn't say I told you so, even though I did once in a while say that. Whereas at my new job, they presented me with a bunch of problems they have in their processes, and I said, well, what are you looking, to do to address those problems? And my boss's answer was, well, we didn't do anything because, oh, that lady's crazy. That almost sucked. We didn't do anything because we were waiting for you to come on board. So the real question is, what do you think we should do? Because whatever suggestion, whatever course of action you think we should take, that's what we're going to do. And it was such a, refreshing thing that the company actually, wants me to do my job the right way. And they're willing to instill, the authority in me to make those decisions to help drive the company forward. And it's been a real long time since I've had that feeling again. And while I certainly love with all my heart the people I worked with in the Chicago office, it just was so apparent Friday that I made the right call in switching companies and going to work at this new one. Everyone seems super energized, and it still has that startup vibe. I think it's just going to be a lot of fun. Everyone's really down to earth. I actually get to wear t-shirts to work, which is sweet. But I just think it's going to be a lot of fun. And, there'll be the added stress of I better make the right decision because, no one else is really, at least right now, I don't think anyone else is going to challenge me on the decisions I make. So if my decisions are wrong, well, then I got a real problem on my hands. But we're not, doing rocket science over there, so I'm pretty sure I'll make the right calls. But so there's that little bit of extra stress that the decisions that I make are the ones that are going to be used going forward. But I would take that any day. I would take my decisions any day over knowing that my decisions were right and the company went a different direction because of office politics. And for those of you wondering, yes, I did just this second gear and go to neutral. This bike has a lot longer of a travel from in the gear shift lever. And since I've been riding Harleys for so long, I usually only pick it up as high as the Harley shifter goes. Whereas this one goes maybe, I don't know, half an inch, 3/4 of an inch higher. So it's really noticeable in first and second because you can't kick it into neutral if you don't go all the way up. So if you're paying it really close attention, yeah, I just did that. Anyway, this is Ranger Rat Rider. I hope everyone has a great work week. Oh, before I go, I switched back to a new Sony Action Cam. The reason I did that is I just did not like having the GoPro and the mic adapter, having to deal with both of those. I did like not having that wrist control right there. So I decided that I sold my GoPro to one of my riding buddies, and I bought a new Sony Action Cam. So this will be my first video on my new Action Cam. The only difference between motovlogs with my Action Cam now and motovlogs from Action Cam from last year is that now I'm shooting in 60 frames per second. So hopefully the image quality will be better. But I'll find out once I go to edit this video. So that is the last thing I got for today. This is Ranger Rat Rider. I hope everyone has a great work week. And I will chat at you all later. Bye-bye.